Shabbat Shalom, welcome to this week's 3-2-1. That's 3 comments, 2 minutes, 1 insight. We're at Parshat Pinchas, and it's of course the namesake I wish to talk about. The first 2 comments come from the Parsha, the third the Talmud, and then I'll try them time together. The first is the story itself is that Pinchas is in line to be high priest and is himself a passionate, in this case, violent zealot. And there is a back and forth, Midianite women are trying to seduce men, and they think they have it solved. And then again, this Midianite woman with a Jewish man in the tabernacle, the Holy of Holies, are being adult together, and Pinchas takes his spear and stabs them through. That's comment number 1. That's what happens. Now, if you're like me, there's an initial reaction to, they were being bad, but like murder, stabbing, this feels like not a great thing. What's going on? And in the tabernacle, maybe we could have thrown them out or something, which leads to comment number 2, which seems to address the answer equivocally the other way. God says, Pinchas is my greatest supporter. I grant him something that no one else in the Bible gets, my Brit Shalom, my covenant of peace. He's specifically given a covenant of peace, even though it was violence which earned it for him. Then the third thing, the Talmud, when reading this story, is equally as concerned as we are. The rabbis of the Talmud don't want Jews running around stabbing each other who they think are doing the wrong thing. It's bad for business, as it were, besides horrific. And so they exceptionalize Pinchas. They say, yes, of course. And they explain all the ways where this was so unique. In fact, they go on to say that the only reason this worked is that six miracles occurred, that divine intervention arranged the exact situation in the exact right way that made his act just and not evil. And they say, and even with that, if Zimri, the guy, had turned around and seen Pinchas coming, Zimri would have been in his legal rights to kill Pinchas first. So they make it as unusual, separate, other. Yes, you might be passionate if you want, but if this is your action, you better hope you got 6 miracles and the exact right situation on your side. So what do we learn from this? The rabbis are taking the Brit Shalom and telling us what they want it to mean, what they can give us to go on with. And Brit Shalom means that when we feel our most self-righteous, our most sure, and we know that we could strike with certainty with causes that are as final as the death of the other. That's how sure we are. That's exactly, ultimately, when our job is to calm things down. Because what's the next part of those miracles? What is the last component, the Talmud says, is that Pinchas actually uses the moment to end the chaos, to separate, to stop the plague, and to set the Jewish people back on the right path. The Brit Shalom is not for the violence, the rabbis say. It is for the peace that he caused, the lessening of violence that this one act ultimately did. So when we feel our most passionate, our most sure, our most furious, it is exactly then that it's our job, according to this understanding, to use our fury to bring more calm and bring more peace. Shabbat Shalom.